On this adventure, we're going to be hunting the next 14 days straight in New Zealand, hunting both the North Island and the South Island for a bunch of different species, like red stag, fallow deer, Himalayan tahr, chamois, as well as a bunch of other animals that we might just have the opportunity for. But this story actually starts 3 years ago, when I first started watching some New Zealand hunting videos, and that's when I DM'd my cousin Joe. Joe's lived in New Zealand his entire life, and he has truly become one of the best hunters in the entire country, killing not only every animal that lives there, but big ones too. And after talking just a little bit, we decided we had to do something together. But it wasn't until this year that we was actually able to make it happen. And to make it even better, we're gonna be doing it with a bow and arrow. A bow and arrow that's actually completely new to me. So before we go to New Zealand, we got some practicing to do. And this right here is that bow. We're gonna be shooting a dart and tri-tech. I've actually been shooting it for the last 6 months, but I've not actually had an opportunity to kill anything with it. But you may be wondering, Kendall dude, why are you knocking an arrow in the middle of a pond? Well, let me show you. We have 3 months until it's game time. So we're gonna be working on some high pressure situations. If you look down there on the other side of the pond, you will see Daniel the deer. He is 70 yards away. And if I miss the target, I lose my arrow. So this is very high pressure. We're 70 yards away. I'm gonna send 4 arrows, try to go straight in the vitals. This is tough because not only is it a really far away, but I've got to be super still so that this dock doesn't move. Oh, I think that would have been a heart shot. A little low, but I think it'll be all right. I gotta lock in. I gotta lock in. Come on. That one I felt a lot better about. I think I actually ended up hitting really close to the same spot. Okay. That one was a good shot. That one was a good shot. I've got one more arrow, but before we send that arrow, let me show you the actual arrow and the broadhead we're gonna be using. For the arrow, we're throwing the Black Eagle Rampage broadhead. Very popular, highly requested. We're shooting a beast broadhead. Yeah, guys, I mean, we're going for the meat, boys. We're going for the meat. Throughout this entire video, throughout the entire 10 days, all of these animals are gonna be 100% free range. Meaning not only are they wild, but they're very wild, and they don't want to get killed. Woo! Let's go take a look at these targets. I think it's looking pretty good. And in just 3 months, that's where we're gonna be spending 10 days straight. The sportsman's paradise. New Zealand! We're gonna have to get close. We're going to have to make good shots. We're just going to make it happen. This is gonna be a fun one. Moment of truth, how do we do? Okay, I will take that all day long. These two act like they're a little far back, but I think they'll kill. I'm happy with that. Now, the only thing we have left to do is a whole lot of practice. So for the next 3 months, I kept preparing. I took my bow to 3D ranges, I practiced out to long distances, and as it got closer, I kept talking to Joe to figure out exactly what our game plan was gonna be. And this is what we settled on. We're gonna start our hunt in the lowlands, where there's a bunch of rolling grassy hills. This should be a perfect place to find some stag, fallow deer, maybe even some wild boar and goats. From there, we'll be taking a helicopter and flying way back in the backcountry, hunting way up in the mountains, where we'll be chasing after Himalayan tahr, chamois, and maybe even some big red stag if we can get lucky. But after continuing to practice with my darting, it was finally time to head to the airport and get ready for this 16-hour flight to get to New Zealand. All right, we have arrived. No, we've not arrived. We've started. 26 hours and we'll be at our final destination. Is that what it is? 26 from right now, 26 hours, start your clock. All right guys, we're getting on our first of 5 planes. This isn't the big plane. The next plane's the big one. We're in Australia. We're in Australia, mate.
It's kind of cool.
This is cool. We're in the Australia airport at like a fur store. Here's a kangaroo pelt in the airport. That's kind of wild. And when we finally landed in New Zealand, there was only one problem. All right, guys, we are currently waiting on our bow and arrow. We got our first bag, but it's been about 20 minutes and the bow's still not showed up, so might be gone. Stay tuned. Update: the bow did not actually make it to New Zealand, and it also didn't make it to Australia. That's pretty bad. So now we're going to be hunting with sharp rocks and sticks after we wait in this line to see if they'll even let our boots in, because if our boots have too much dirt on the bottom, then we can't have boots either. You got your backup rifle ready?
How you doing? Good to meet you, man.
Yes, sir. You too. He's like, yeah, we have a boat. He's like, what's the name? Oh yeah, it ain't here.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah.
Where is it? Do they know where it was?
He's like, we don't know that either.
What?
They don't know where it's
got
at.
no trace of it. It's vanished.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Well, I got 2 rifles, man. I brought the backup here. Yeah. So,
Good.
Yeah.
We're gonna need it.
Gonna need it. Yeah. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Stay tuned.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
Now, unfortunately, since my bow didn't arrive, a lot of my gear didn't either. So we're heading into a hunting and fishing store, conveniently called the Hunting and Fishing Store, to pick up a little bit of gear. But I will say, while I was in there, I did get a little sidetracked. All right, we're here, and we're gun shopping.
I'm very confused on the price.
Is that a red stag?
That's actually a wapiti.
Oh, there's Joe.
Yeah.
That one? Red stag. Kind of looks like a seeker. Is that a seeker deer?
Yeah, big stag like that guy there.
And then right now we're buying sleeping bags. Boom.
Boom.
Our sleeping bags.
All right, so here we are. We're just having a bit of a meal here.
I've never had ham on a hamburger.
Well, that's why it's called a hamburger, man.
Not where I'm from.
What?
And that brings us to right here. First half day of New Zealand is officially over. We didn't get to hunt today, but that's okay because I don't even have a bow to hunt with. But in the morning, we're going to be traveling to the hunting location, getting settled in, and then tomorrow evening we'll be on our first hunt. But there's some other things we learned about New Zealand. One, they put literal ham on my hamburger. Never heard of that before. Two, this is a big one. I went to charge my phone. Let me know what y'all think about this. That ain't gonna work. Luckily, we think that we can go to a store tomorrow and buy one. And at this point, we've been in New Zealand for 6 hours. We checked our email for an update on the bow, but unfortunately there was nothing. Maybe if we're lucky, a fishing boat will find it tonight, and we'll be able to get it back before we actually start the hunt. And here we are. It is the next day. Today is the day we're actually going to be heading into the place we're going to be hunting. So, a little bit of traveling. We got to get snacks first. That's what we're doing today.
I was talking to Ollie this morning. There's stags roaring right below the lodge, like right below the lodge in the bush there. He's listening to them this morning.
That's going to be wild.
Yeah.
Now this will be cool. We're going into Woolworths, a New Zealand food store. We need to go to where the honey bun's at. That's pretty much hunting food back home. Give me the Reese cups. Let's go one coated with chocolate. Let's go one apricot with yogurt. There we go, fruit-filled bars. That'll do me good right there. Bro, look at this. It's a whole lamb leg. That's different. We gotta get a pie?
Yeah.
Pie?
That's like a New Zealand thing, a meat pie.
Meat pie?
Meat pie. Yeah.
Right? Don't mock it until you try it.
Is there meat in it?
There's meat in it.
Alright, let's try a meat pie.
I think you'll like it.
Let's try this. Peach. Something. 24 hours in New Zealand. We checked our email and no response. They still don't know where it is. They don't know what happened to it. And we're going into the hunt without a bow. I think we'll be okay because Joe does have some extras. But at this point, I just want to know if my bow is lost or if I'm going to have to buy a new one. I mean, did it fall out of the airplane? Did someone steal it? Is there a kangaroo running around with a bow and arrow somewhere? Either way, I think we'll be all right. But let's head on up to the mountain because this is where we're going to be hunting for the first 5 days. And here we are in New Zealand, the Pacific Ocean, everything that you can see. is what we're gonna be hunting. And after driving for hours, we finally rolled up to the lodge. This is where we're gonna be staying for the next couple weeks.
What's happening, man? Nice to meet you.
You too.
Nice to meet you.
You too.
And this is also where we got to meet Ollie and Holly. They run the outfitter Free Range Hunt New Zealand, and they're a big reason as to why we're actually able to hunt here in the first place. So huge thanks to them. This is gonna be a pretty fun week.
Long way from Kentucky.
It's a long way from Kentucky, yeah.
Yeah, man. Oh, nice to have you guys here.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Your guys' timing's perfect. The stag's going crazy. Yeah, hunting should be perfect.
Yeah.
Excited?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're
Nice.
super excited. We're no longer bow hunting.
Yeah, I hear.
It didn't make it this far.
Oh man,
The
sorry.
bow
to
is
hear.
MIA.
What a shame.
That's okay.
The days are getting shorter, so should we unload a bit of gear
Yeah.
and then we can sight some rifles and get out hunting.
Yeah, I think so.
Then come on down here, guys, if you like. So, yeah, probably rank. So yeah, you guys just
Might
make
be.
yourselves at home.
Okay, yeah.
Toilet, shower. So just make yourselves at home. Just cool down a bit.
All right, guys, so we're pretty well ready to go. Getting ready for our first hunt. I'll probably put on boots instead of these. However, these are very sneaky. But the bow never came. We did get up with the airport. They said they found it. However, they don't know where it is. Don't know how that works, but that's what we got so far. Anyways, what that means is that we're going to be using a rifle to hunt, and we're going to be using one of Joe's. So this right here is actually the one that I'm going to be shooting.
It's a nice looking gun.
Oh yeah. Although we may not be using the Black Eagles, we may not be using the Beast Broadheads, we're still going to have a great option to hunt New Zealand. We're going to be using some Barnes 7 PRC. And before we go on our first hunt this evening, we're going to get a few shots up with the rifles just to make sure everything is zeroed in. And these are the guns. We're going to be shooting a Weatherby in 7 PRC. We're getting ready to shoot them right now, and then we'll be off to hunt.
All right, Kendall,
All right, that's it.
you ready to meet your baby?
I'm ready.
You have to take care of it though, right?
I'll take care of it.
You sure?
Probably.
So, 7 PRC, Loophole VX6 on there. It's a nice rifle, man. So get yourself comfortable with that.
Will this one be suppressed or no?
Yes, it will be. That's your suppressor there.
This one?
Yeah. Okay, I'm just getting on it now and then I'll fire.
Mate, not bad.
If you can do that, you can kill a deer.
Right. Like that high. But I'll put another one in just to be sure, eh?
We're the same hole.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's all I need to shoot.
Alright, no pressure. Here we go.
When you're ready, Kendall Gray. Yeah.
Okay.
Ready when you are, bro.
Alright.
Oh, yeah. You got him.
I got him.
You got him.
You want me to send
You're
another
about probably that low from the center.
one? Okay.
Send another one. Yeah. You're in between the two, so
Yeah.
you've got a group of about probably that,
Okay.
which is pretty good for first time shooting a new rifle.
It should be good
Leave
for
it.
what we're shooting, you think?
100%.
Okay, yeah, we're good then. And now that we got little Joe sighted in and ready to go, it's time to head out for our first hunt. It's not going to be a big one, but we do have the evening to get out there and experience our first hunt of New Zealand.
So it's going to be about a 20-minute drive in the Can-Am. Kind of walk up onto a bit of a vantage point. It looks down onto the grassy field, and on that grassy field there's been quite a big stag coming out. So from that point you normally hear a lot of noise because there's a lot of forest down underneath you. It holds a lot of stags.
And now that we're heading out on our first hunt, let's talk about what we're actually looking for. The main priority is a red stag, kind of like an elk deer thing, and their mating call is actually a roar. So throughout the hunt, we're going to be listening for that. The next is actually a fallow deer, one of the animals I'm most excited to find here in New Zealand. And for their mating call, it's actually a crow. But it's also the fallow deer's rut, so we should be hearing some throughout the week.
In the middle of that clearing.
You'll see some?
Yeah, way down the bottom there.
Oh, okay.
It's a fallow dog.
Yeah.
You got stabilising binos.
Yeah.
They're cool, aren't they?
First animal of the trip,
And
fallow doe. right up here. We're gonna hike a little bit to get up high, and we should be able to look down in a big valley. You're saying there's been some big stags and fallow deer, which are the two species we are after on this trip. So we're gonna be taking whatever opportunity we get. We're here for both of them, and we're not really sure which one will come first. There's a fallow doe and her fawn, literally like 30 yards from us. Where's her boyfriend? Yeah. Our most fallow deer, brown, like dark, all sorts of colors. Okay. Wow. This is wild. Oh, I heard that. We just heard a stag. That was pretty crazy. We think it's over there, but we're going over here because we still think there's more over here. All this forest and stuff just feels like Jurassic Park. Like, look at it. I just feel like I could be hunted anytime. Eaten by random dinosaurs. It's something special. Yeah, so a stag's been wallowing in there. Yeah, a stag's been in there rolling around. So they'll come and roll in it. Why are they rolling in water? It's just what they do. Okay. Yeah, it's just like they like to cover themselves in mud. Red deer really, really like the mud, love the water. Okay. Just gonna leave our bags and gear here. We're gonna sneak up to the vantage point where we can look down to it. Where the snag's been coming down. We're gonna be quite quiet and careful not to move around too much. But we'll put a couple of rounds in the magazine here as well, just in case a big snag comes out. Bye. Alright, as soon as we get out this point, that's when we're going to be able to see. But if we can see them, they can see us. And these deer can actually see really good. Now to hunt these stags, we're going to be doing a couple different techniques. We'll be spot and stalking, where we glass up an animal from far away and then use the terrain to sneak in closer. And we'll also be ambush hunting, which is what we're doing right now. We've set up in a spot overlooking a cut where a big stag has been coming frequently. And from this exact spot, we can also glass over the valley to check out some other locations too. Maybe not some that we can get to today, but if we spot a big stag on one of the other mountains, it could definitely be something we pay attention to later in the week. And the whole time as we were glassing, we were hearing roars from all over the valley. Yeah, that's a fellow buck. And just from sitting in this one spot, we were able to see all kinds of species. We saw fallow deer, we saw red deer, and we even spotted some feral goats. But then we seen a stag start coming out into the opening we were sitting. See that big bowl up there? Yeah. He's like in the center of that bowl. I can see him with my eyes. Oh, right okay. Below, like, let's just go straight down. He's red? Shh, gotta keep whispering. Oh, he's like red color. Yeah. Okay. But there's a heap of fallow deer up there too. I've got him on here, Joe. He's not that big. Oh, yeah. Big body, but maybe an 8-pointer or something. Oh, yeah. And then we saw some hinds walk out. With red deer, the males are called stags, and the females called hinds. For the fallow deer, the males are called bucks, and the females called does, similar to the deer back home. And so with a big stag, will he have like a herd of females, or just one that he's with? It's often different, scenarios are two scenario, but out here they'll often have a herd of hinds. Okay, yeah. Here's a little 6-point, I think. As the roaring continued, we wasn't able to find any big stags, so we hiked back, hopped in the side-by-side, and started heading back. But that is when we ran right up on a new species. You're right. Hedgehog. Are they spiky at all?
Yeah.
They are?
Give it a feel. Just a gentle, soft touch.
Oh yeah.
Maybe not there.
No, he'll run.
And after driving a little more, we ended up finding a brush-tailed possum, which is actually very invasive to New Zealand.
Oh. Go! Oh, get it. Oh, far out.
That was close, Ollie. Far out.
Unfortunately, this one ended up getting away, but don't worry, throughout our time here in New Zealand, we will be going out at night and doing some possum hunting.
Home sweet home.
I really like to hunt, but I might like to eat even more.
Sounds good.
After a great meal, we settled down to go to sleep.
Ready to rock and roll, Kendall?
Oh yeah.
Excited?
Oh yeah.
We're in for a big day, man.
And starting off with the second hunt, our strategy is going to be more of the spot and stop. We're going to crawl into a place where we can see a lot of country and then go from there. And as soon as we got to our first spot, it didn't take us long for us to spot the first deer of the day. And it was a stag. So we've got one stag right over here that we're watching. I don't think it's big enough for what we're looking for. It seems to be younger by the way they're talking. Although it didn't seem to be a shooter, you could tell it was in full rut, chasing hinds all over the place and giving us plenty of roaring too. From there, we ended up spotting a shooter, but unfortunately he quickly disappeared into the trees. From there, we ended up spotting some fallow deer in the river. After getting a closer look though, it appears to just be a bunch of does. But we do hear some croaking, which is from a buck, coming from around that area. This is actually something I was asking Ollie about the other day. Could we tell how big the animal is by the roar or the croak? But unfortunately, they said not really. They're all unique and you really can't tell just by the sound. So if we want to see how big this fallow is, and if he's going to stay down in the timber, we're just going to have to make a slow stalk on him to see if we can see him in person. Yeah.
It's not a day to a shooter. Yeah. But later in the week it could be in trouble if we can't find bigger.
Yeah. That was really cool getting to see a fallow buck. That's the first one we saw up close. And if we needed to, I think we could have killed him. But that's okay. We let him go because we know there's bigger. He knows there's bigger. And from there, we decided to head on back to camp.
So, would you have shot anything you've seen today?
So would I have shot that fallow deer?
Yes.
I don't know anything about fallow deer. So that's why we're with Ollie. Ollie knows this place. This is Ollie's place. He knows what he's seen. He knows what lives here. And so if Ollie said don't shoot, I said okay. That's pretty much it. We're just gonna hang loose until we see something he says to shoot. And that's what we'll shoot. For the evening hunt, we decided to move right back into the same area we saw the big stag and fallow buck from this morning. So far, we've heard plenty of roars and seen some fallow does, but we've still not been able to lay our eyes on something that we really want to jump after. But in this particular location, we're able to glass over a ton of area. So you never know what's going to pop out, especially in the evenings, out of the big timber. And after sitting there for a little bit, we hear some stags roaring, so we're going to set up and watch.
Stag's going crazy over here, but I can't see him yet. I think it's just a matter of time until he comes out.
We found their hinds and seen where they come out of the forest, so there's a pretty good chance the stags will be following on the same trail they are. And just like I mentioned earlier, We have no idea how big the stag is until we actually lay our eyes on him to know. I don't know how we go. Oh, there he is. He's just not quite big enough as to what we're looking for. It's good that we finally got to see what he is. For the rest of the evening, I started to not feel the best, so we decided to just let it be an observation set. And we actually got to see a lot of animals too. But towards the end of daylight, we ended up spotting the biggest stag we'd seen the entire trip. This one seemed to have a lot of points, especially high up on his rack. Way too far and way too late to do anything with tonight, but definitely one that we're going to take note of. It is the next day, and we've got two major concerns. The first, weather. It's looking cloudy, and we're expected to get a lot of rain today. And two, just like last night, I woke up not really feeling that good. I'm feeling a little sore, feeling a little stiff, but we didn't come to New Zealand to not feel good. We came to New Zealand to knock down a big stag. So let's hobble on out there, do the best we can, and we'll at least try our best to get a good hunt in. Alright, so we spotted some pigs, we spotted some stags, we spotted a good valid buck, but not as good as we're looking for. But I think most importantly, we spotted a storm. Will we get rained on? Probably. Is that gonna stop us from hunting? No.
There's no point in us watching the same country, so we're going to split up. Got some rain coming, so hopefully that doesn't eventuate to too much. Let's go. We'll see you later.
And just like we expected, the rain came. But here's the thing about the animals. They don't really care. They're going to be outside whether it's raining or not. And this rain, making it foggy and a little loud, could actually help us sneak up closer to the animals. And as we looked out in the distance, we ended up spotting the same exact stag that we originally spotted last night. The biggest one we had seen the entire trip. At this point, it's about 700, 800 yards away. But with this kind of weather, we should be able to get a whole lot closer. We're just going to have to work for it. just as we got our scope clicked and set up on him, he ended up bedding down just over the hill. We could see his head, we could see his antlers, but we couldn't see his body to actually get a shot. So we're just going to wait until he stands up and gives us a shot.
Getting good footage of him? Bruh. There he goes, he's up. Ready? Ready? Oh my god. Oh my god. How's that? Yeah, man. Oh my god. Okay. He heard that other one roar? Yeah. Put him to the feet. Yep. That was a poke. That's a pretty big one. Is that the biggest one we've seen so far? You think that's the one we saw yesterday? Okay. Last night, he came out of these trees at the back, just roaring his head off, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it looks like the rain's just about to stop. Maybe.
We're pretty close.
Yeah, it doesn't matter to us now. Yeah. So that other one.
Stag down. Kendall just made a cracking shot.
That's right.
Well done, man. Should we go check him out?
Yeah.
Well, it was pretty cool getting a stag down this morning, and the really cool thing about that as well is now we have a lot of time up our sleeve to find a big old fallow buck.
Hello.
Yeah. Oh, he stinks.
Oh yeah. Right in the shoulder.
Smoked him, dude. Stag down.
Is that where you wanted it?
Perfect, man. Perfect. Great shooting. That's not an easy shot at that distance. Man, he's a cool stag.
Yeah.
Any points on him?
Look at those. That's crazy.
He's awesome, man. He's for a first red stag and like a truly wild free range stag.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Really cool. Good number of points on him. I like that.
And just like that, our first kill in New Zealand is done. A really nice, awesome red stag. But this is only the third day and we've still got a ton more animals to hunt. Like the fallow deer, Himalayan tahr, chamois, along with feral hogs, feral goats, and whatever other small game we can get our hands on. This has already been a super good start, but let's get this stag on back to camp, and I think we might even be eating him tonight back at camp. We're not going super far, so I'm gonna not get my back bloody. Update. The Australians had my bow, but we might be getting it tomorrow, so stay tuned. The lights just went off. And we have
Meatloaf.
meatloaf
Venison meatloaf.
out of the stag I killed, right?
Yeah, exactly. All freshly cooked. Ready to go. You guys get them?
Red stag meatloaf. And tomorrow, we're killing a fallow deer. And right now we're heading out for the evening in search for a big fallow buck. When it comes to Joe, he's still hunting for both a red stag and a fallow buck. So we're going to be dropping him off at a good stag spot where he'd actually heard some big roars while I was hunting mine. As for us, we're going to be checking out some new land we've not hunted yet. A location where just a couple weeks ago, Ollie spotted a giant chocolate fallow buck roaming. Now we don't know if we're going to see him or not, but with it being the rut and these things running all over the place, it's truly untelling what we'll end up seeing. We started off by seeing some sheep. And these aren't exactly wild sheep, these are just normal sheep. Next, we spotted some red deer and we actually got to see a stag. But finally, the fallow deer did indeed roll out. First, with the does, which you can see there's a range of different colors in, even within the same group, and then followed by the bucks.
Not a shooter, but we see a fallow buck.
We continued to watch more and more animals throughout the evening, but unfortunately, no big fallow deer came out. So now it's back to the lodge where Ollie's wife, Holly, has something good for us cooked up. I woke up in the middle of the night, and from here down, I couldn't feel anything.
Yeah.
And then I raced up because I was trying to let it not go to sleep, but then it just didn't for like an hour.
It doesn't sound normal.
Alright guys, we're in a new spot. This time we've left the other spot behind. This place might have a red one. Ginger.
So I haven't seen it, but one of our other guides has spotted a big ginger fallow buck in this area, and it sounds like he's quite impressive. So I'm hoping we can hopefully hear him croaking and track him down today for Kendall.
As we started in, we spotted our first animal.
I can't see her right now, but she's a chocolate coloured doe. Just straight down here.
Not a bad sign, especially during the rut. A little bit later, we heard something moving through the bush. It could have been a big fallow rubbing a tree, but it was more than likely just a wild cow spooking away. But then, we found out what it was. It wasn't a cow. That noise that we thought was just a wild cow spooking was actually a fallow buck rubbing. And by the sound of the croaking, we're thinking it's within 100 yards right now. We're pretty lucky that this forest is as thick as it is, otherwise it would have probably already seen us.
There he is, up here, up here. Is he shooter?
No, I can't see the head. If you like it, shoot.
Oh yeah, it's a shooter.
Okay, like him too.
Okay.
And just like that, he was gone. We ended up calling him in just like we was hoping. But by the time we saw him to know what he was, he had seen us and was gone.
I couldn't see his antlers, so I didn't know what he was.
His paddles looked about that wide.
Oh wow. Yeah.
He looked pretty good. But we didn't have much time and not many clear shots.
No, it was tough going, man.
Yeah, that
was a cool encounter though.
yeah. He was coming into our call, but he poked his head out. And then he turned straight around and started running, so we think that's what happened.
It was cool though.
Yeah, that was super cool. He reacted to the call really well.
Yeah, they do. They come into a line call really well.
Now that we realize we're in a pretty good spot with multiple bucks, we decided to try a new tactic: stalking. As we started moving, we started seeing all kinds of signs. We started seeing scrapes, rubs, and dookie everywhere, letting us know that we were definitely in a good location if we were looking for a fallow buck. As we kept sneaking around the mountain, we ended up spotting another fallow buck. This one maybe even bigger, except this one just happened to be in a gorge where there was no actual way to get to him. We finished up retrieving by the ocean, which is a super sick place to sit, and we got to see a whole lot of animals. But the one animal we didn't end up seeing was a big fallow buck. But on the ride back to camp tonight, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Alright guys, so we just got done hunting evening. It's super windy, but we're actually moving on to another hunt, a night hunt. Except we're not hunting big game, we're going to be hunting rabbits, hares, and maybe even a New Zealand possum. We'll see how it goes.
What's that, Ollie? This is my trusty little .22. It's a Bruno.
Bruno,
This is my granddad's old 22.
is it made in New Zealand?
No, they're I think made in Czech Republic or something.
But let's get on out there, shine some spotlights, and let's see what we can kill.
Scratch too.
What?
Possums,
Yeah.
they have some nasty teeth and they'll bite you real good and they'll also scratch you. So if you grab hold of one, you want to grab him by the tail and like keep your arm out in front of you so he doesn't chomp down on you.
Oh wow. It's okay. Go grab it. Just go grab it. Remember, he just said they bite. There's two. There's two.
Oh, you got him.
Got him.
Oh, I got him.
Well, another critter unlocked. A possum. But these guys are pretty invasive and they're not really doing a good thing to New Zealand, so we're supposed to take them out, right?
Yeah, man, they're a pest, so we gotta kill them.
Alright, one more.
Grab it by the body.
You're wild. There he is. Oh, yeah!
Got him.
Woo! Get him, Chris, get him! Get him, Chris!
Got him, got him.
That's him right there.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, there we go.
There you go.
Another possum down.
Big possum.
Another possum down. They look a good bit different than American possums, but they are a really big pest. And New Zealand is doing a lot of things to try to kill as many of them as possible.
Big dog.
Give him a bit of high toe.
Oh, over top.
Just
What
over
is
his
it?
head.
Got him.
Got him.
Nice.
Yes. Whoa.
That's not a rabbit, that's a hare.
That thing is
As big as me.
It's a wrangling.
That
Man,
was some
you-
Rambo style at the end there. Far right.
Yeah, that's pretty giant.
He's big.
He's big.
Have you got a hair that big before?
No, I've never killed a hare.
Oh, true.
Yeah,
First hair.
there we go. Hare.
Good shooting, man. You keep his tail?
Where'd you get it?
You know how to get your tails out?
Pull it.
Hold it. Hold him by his tail. Just let go of his legs on his tail, and we go like that. Yeah. Then you can put that on a necklace for a lucky charm.
Sweet. Day 5 of New Zealand was definitely full of action, but let's go ahead and get ready for day 6. Now you may have just heard Ollie mention that if I'd had my bow, we could probably stalk right down there and shoot him. But you may be wondering why we're not actually just doing that with the rifle. And here's our reasoning. He's moving around a lot. He's not sitting still. So we're hoping that if we just wait right here with the rifles, he'll come out onto the open point and we'll blast him. But after waiting on him for about 25 minutes, he wasn't really moving. So now we are going to head in on him and see if we can shoot him.
If we end up in a situation like yesterday, and you can see him, but I can't, if he's a nice one, like he's big and you like it, just shoot him.
Okay.
So we'll just slowly make our way down.
Is that red one him or that?
He's chocolate. Oh, that's a dude.
But unfortunately, just like the other buck we got close to, he got away. Not sure if he spooked from us or was just chasing a doe, but he gone. It's crazy how vocal these animals are and how they can still disappear like a ghost. We hunted throughout the rest of the day all the way till the evening. As we were set up across the river watching a herd of red deer, we ended up having a fallow bug run right up on us.
There he is. Is that a shoot? Just wait, we can't shoot on the skyline.
Okay.
Just let him keep walking towards us.
Is that a shooter?
He's nice and nice representative, but he's not a monster.
Okay.
Yeah, like it's a good opportunity to get a nice one on camera. But we've probably seen bigger ones in it. He's got good points off the back of his palms. When he comes out, I'll just get another look at him.
Alright.
Yeah, I feel like we could possibly do better. You know, there's a lot of bugs around.
Yeah.
He's got good palms, good points coming off the back, but it's not overly long. So he is a really nice animal, but I think he's kind of around that middle age mark. You know, a few more years, it'll keep getting taller. And I think some of these other bugs that we've already seen are bigger than him. It's probably a good idea to try and check out some of these other ones in case there's a bigger one here somewhere. Alright, that's what we'll do. We'll keep watching.
And here we go with day 7. Since Joe's mainly after a stag and I'm mainly after a fallow buck, today we're hunting together. As we rolled up to our first valley, we ended up spotting a pretty good stag. One that Joe was interested in taking. But here's the situation. In that same holler, we spotted a really nice fallow buck that I would be interested in taking. Both of which will spook away if the other is shot. So I'm going to try to move up in position and see if we can end up shooting them at the same time. Killing them both. But to do that, we're going to have to move closer. And we're gonna have to do it very quick.
Psst, Joe. If it looks like he's gonna disappear, just shoot him. Yeah, okay, you guys do what you need to do. We've only got to knock off another 50 metres and we're at shooting range. Just aim quickly. Yep. Shots fired, shots fired.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, they're going up above the road. I can't see.
I see the buck. He's going up though. He's heading up towards the ridge behind those does going over.
Oh yeah, okay. If you get a shot, take it.
Okay, we'll see if he sits still. Alright, I'm gonna wait for him to get still.
still. I'll whistle.
Whenever. Oh, he's behind a bush. Do it again. He's skylined. Alright, he went over.
So close. Oh, this is thick. Oh, that was so close. He's a beautiful buck.
Yeah, he's a good one.
He's nice. So close, bro, but he just got away over the top. Hoping you smacked the stag. Did you hit him good?
Yeah, real good hit. Yeah, we were watching that buck. I had him in the camera waiting for the shot. But yeah, unfortunately, if he'd stopped just below that ridge shot, man, would have been good.
He did stop. He stopped, but he was right behind a bush when he did.
Yeah, when I first whistled, that stopped him in his tracks, but he was behind the bush and continued the shot. Yeah, bit of a bummer, but who knows, we might catch up with him later on anyway. So, congrats too, man, that's so cool. So cool. So we'll come join you guys, check that out, and then we'll keep on hunting.
Sweet, man, sounds good. We'll see you in a second.
Alright.
Yeah, he was standing here, and if he'd gone just on the other side of his trees, we would have not been able to see him.
Mm-hmm.
He was like coming below us. We were up there, and he was coming below us.
So Ollie, this is a less desirable one that you'd want breeding? Or?
Yeah, he's missing his bay tines, and for his age, he should have more points going on up top.
He's pretty old.
Yeah, he's a good mature stag. He's got a bit of age on him, which is cool. You know, it's what I know Joe values, a good mature animal.
Yeah.
But yeah, in terms of for the property, it's a good one to take out.
Update for you. We've moved around a little bit, got really close to some goats. Some goats got really close to us. But where we lost that big buck this morning is literally right there behind us. We watched him come up, we couldn't get a shot, he went over, and now we got one croaking right on the other side. There's a pretty good chance it's him.
So I think we'll just drop down straight through here and just slowly start working our way in on him. And then once we get sort of maybe within 100 yards, we'll chamber one and just keep it bolt up.
Yep.
And then just very slowly close him that last little distance so that we can get a shot at him.
Alright, let's do it.
And at this point, we've truly closed the distance. Now, we've crossed the canyon and we're on the same side of the mountain he is. Underneath the trees, and he's not but 40 yards away, but we still can't see him. So I'm just gonna have to creep up slowly. Have my gun ready, because at any moment, we could come face to face with this buck. Then I spotted some deer, and it wasn't the buck. Just like we had expected, this buck did have does with him. And although I can't see the buck right now, I can't keep moving either. Just like the bucks, the does are extremely sensitive too. And if we spook one of them, all the deer, including the buck, will be gone. So I'm just going to have to wait here and hope that he moves around enough to give me a shot. Got him.
Yeah, buddy.
Got him. There we go. One more? Yeah. That should have him.
Buddy, getting it done New Zealand style.
Right up on him.
Shot, buddy. Well done.
That was crazy.
How cool
He
was
was
that?
just working this area pretty much. What was he doing? Just like walking around, or was he?
Did he have a doe?
He had two does.
Oh yeah, he's working
And
with
so
those.
that's why whenever I stopped right there, I had to stop because I seen the two does.
Oh.
And so then for 1 second he came out, I could see his antler, but then he turned because he was moving. And then that time I had to Texas heart shot him, but he's down, so.
You got him, man. That's the most challenging way to do it, man. Like bush hunting a fully free range wild fallow buck in his home turf, man.
That's
like,
crazy.
That's as challenging as it gets, and oh, how much fun.
That was good. That was crazy.
Bro, you nailed that.
It's a pretty good one.
He's nice, man. He's
Yeah.
nice, yeah.
Is that the same one we saw this morning?
No, different one.
Okay, well let's go see the fallow deer. Oh man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
He is cool.
Right there.
Look
Look at that. What color is this?
Ginger.
Ginger. There he is.
There he is. Yeah, man, that's so cool. Look at the, so these ones off the back are called guard tines.
That one broke.
Yeah, so the fallow deer, they're just super aggressive and they fight like crazy. You can see he's busted that off, and even some of them, like chips in the top.
Yeah, boys.
30 yards in the bush.
30 yards.
Croaking away at him.
What?
Yeah, he's a New Zealand bush dog.
Awesome, man. We heard the shot.
Shots.
The both of them. Awesome, man. That's epic. Good work, Ollie.
Well, 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 look who it is. Showing up after all the work's done. Got all the arrows, got the bow, even got the broadheads, but unfortunately we just wasn't able to use them. And as much as that was the plan, and that is what we wanted to do, sometimes things just don't go your way, and there's nothing really you can do about it. But at least we got the bow back when we did. Although today was our last day with Ollie and Holly at Free Range Hunt New Zealand, tomorrow we've got a ferry scheduled to take us from the North Island down to the South Island, where we'll be pulling out helicopters and flying deep into the wilderness. So at least we'll get to use the bow on that trip. Alright guys, so we got the stag killed, we got the fallow deer killed. Next up, we're going to the South Island, hoping for some tar. But in the meantime, there's a cyclone about to hit New Zealand, which is basically a hurricane. Look at this. This is great. This is coming tonight. That's New Zealand. That's the cyclone. Yeah, so we'll see what that means. It's probably going to mean it's going to rain at least a little bit for the next few days. Or a couple days, I don't know.
Wet and windy, I think.
Wet and windy. I don't know if helicopters do good in wet and windy, though. So
No. Not
it may push it back a little bit. But yeah, stay tuned, I guess. Alright guys, it is the next day and we're getting on a ferry. And apparently they have a food court. So I'm excited. A ferry is basically a big boat that will actually take you and your vehicle across a strait, meaning the waterway in between two islands. This is how we're going to be traveling from the North Island, where we hunted red stag and fallow deer, down to the South Island, where we'll be heading up to the mountains to hunt some alpine animals.
I'll get you the kid down to lane 15.
Thank you.
I've never been on a ferry. Yeah, this is crazy. Alright, we're heading on to the ferry. This is wild. I ain't never done this before.
Food?
Food?
We'll come here later.
Sounds good to me.
AJ, you can go. AJ's spot. Little windy, just windy. That's actually quite crazy.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Hey, there's a bit of comfortableness.
And you can get up and walk around as you want.
Yeah, you just do what you want. Dang. We don't have to sit down.
Can you go to the top deck? Is there like putt-putt up there and a basketball court or no?
No. It's not as windy at the moment.
We are leaving the ferry. We have arrived to our location. Everyone is in their cars.
What do you mean?
And we're a little island. And we're on land.
Welcome to the South Island of New Zealand, boy.
There we go. Alright guys, today is the day we will be flying into the mountains looking for some tar. But AJ's down there by the ocean. I don't exactly know where we are, but there's water over there, you know. And apparently he saw a seal, so roll the epic seal footage. Awesome seal footage, AJ, but here's the real situation. The plan for this evening was to hop in a helicopter, fly way up in the mountain, set up camp, and hunt for some tar. But here's the actual situation. The cyclone has made the island very windy, as expected, but high winds, helicopters, and mountains don't exactly go good together. So this was looking like it could actually cancel a hunt, but we are going to give it one chance. We're still, unfortunately, not going to be able to hunt the high country where the tar and chamois live, because the weather's going to be pretty bad up there for a while, but we might be able to slip into some of the low country to go after a stag with a bow. Joe's going to fly in first. He's going to scout the area, and if it's safe to land, he's going to do so and set up camp. As for us, we're going to be waiting back at the hangar. If the helicopter comes back and Joe's still in it, it's a no-go. The hunt is canceled. But if the helicopter comes back and Joe is not inside, that means it was good enough to successfully drop him off. And the hunt is a go.
Let's get out there. We're gonna try.
And now that they're gone, all we can do is wait and hope that everything goes as planned. If we can get in there, the hunting should be insane. And there they go. into the mountains. Hopefully the weather's good enough. They find a good spot to land, and then we can get this hunt started, maybe even this evening. And just as we were waiting, we heard the helicopter coming right back to us. And Joe is not in the helicopter, so the weather must not have been too bad where we were going. It looks like this hunt is a go.
Sweet. Finally getting into it, eh? You think you're pretty good once you got in there?
Ah, it's pretty good. I think we've just timed it perfect.
As we headed in, we ended up flying over tar country, the original animal this hunt was supposed to be for. So although we may not be hunting this high up in the mountain, at least we're going to get to see where they live from the helicopter. After flying for about 20 minutes through the mountains, we finally came up to our campsite. This must be the area Joe picked out, and it looks like this is going to be our home for the next few days.
How'd you guys like that, man? Did you see any animals coming in?
We saw everything.
Did you?
Yeah,
Kendall
we
was
saw
wanting to
tar right up on them.
You see tar?
Yeah.
Sweet. Well, did Scott tell you what we saw here as we were coming
Yeah,
in land?
big stag.
Big stag. Yeah, real good one. So we'll, yeah, we're pretty much set up camp. As we were landing, there's 2 deer in the scrub right here. It's gonna be good, bro.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good.
Let's see what we can do. Don't have a lot of time, but
Yeah.
we got a little bit. All right, so what we need to do now?
Camp time. So
Okay.
we'll get out the tents.
Alright guys, so we just landed in this bowl. We've not got to see what's really over there besides flying in, and I wasn't paying much attention. Let's walk right over this hump and let's see what we're going to be hunting. So we're going to be hunting stags through all that?
Pretty much, yeah. What we'll do tomorrow morning, we'll make our breakfast, make a coffee, come and sit up there, first light, and just start listening. And we should hear stags roaring up the valleys around us.
Okay.
But out of curiosity, let's have a roar right now. See if we get a response
So, since we're in the middle of nowhere, normal food isn't really an option. So what we're going to be eating is freeze-dried meals. Today I'm going to be eating tom kha cha. And you'll be eating what?
I'm gonna be going beef stroganoff. Yeah, boy. Helps it.
Alright, let's take a look. He told me I would like this. I like this. We're gonna eat for the rest of the night?
The whole nut.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready.
And then we're gonna go to bed.
It is officially the first day of the hunt, so let's get started. The first thing we're going to do before we even eat breakfast is get a quick glass of the area around camp. Since we had such a unique opportunity to fly in, we were able to put our campsite right in the middle of the action. After glassing for just a little bit, we spotted a stag within rifle range of camp. Now for this hunt, I'm sticking with my bow, but Joe is still using a rifle.
How far are you right now?
440.
Do you want to shoot him?
Oh, I don't know. It's like, do we? I don't know.
I mean, if it's possible, you got the rifle.
Yeah. Maybe we should, man. Maybe let's sneak back down to camp. We'll get the rifle out. I'll just get set up and see how it feels. And if he's still like within shooting range, maybe we do it.
Yeah. He's got a rifle. I've got a bow. He's like 500 yards away. He's thinking he may just shoot him from camp, so let's go do that. And let's encourage him, because that's cool.
What's that? He's just walked over the top of the ridge and he's dropped into the other side. Can't see him at all. We were too slow. We might have to move up to this point up here and just hopefully we can get a chance at him as he's going around that face.
The stag's on the move. We're going after him. Alright, guys. Joe's heading on up. I think we're going to stay back. Stags have really good vision, and so 2 people stalking up there versus 4 people stalking up there is a lot better. Hopefully he can get up there, though, in time to shoot him, because he was moving out pretty quick.
I was trying to keep my heart rate down, but it didn't work going up there. This is bloody steep.
Alright, guys, they're about to get over to that ridge. If they're going to do something, they're about to do it really quick. I think he's getting his gun ready right now. If all goes well, they're just going to pop over and shoot him, because he should be really close to him now that they've got that far.
There is 464. So be careful, they'll be able to see us from here. Alright, I'm going to creep forward.
Now I can't see the people or the stag. Now I guess we just wait on a gunshot.
You ready?
And while we're... There we go. There we go. I'm gonna be looking for the stag to keep run out from behind the mountain, but I don't think I'm going to.
It's just to the right, bro. He's going down. I'll take another shot.
I'm not on him.
Usually when... Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. Maybe not. Hold up. Let's wait a second. Let's start.
I'll take another shot. He's been hit twice.
Oh, gosh. I don't know what that means right now. I don't know what 3 shots means. That could either be dead, or oh snap, he's getting away. Well, we're gonna start heading on up, but you never know if this went the way they're hoping for, or if this went very south. But, well,
Good. That's good.
see guys, hunting the wilderness in New Zealand is easy.
The first shot was about 470 to 480. Perfect broadside first shot, looked like a real good hit. And he like stumbled down the mountain, like ran down the mountain. He's sort of like standing there a bit wobbly.
Yeah.
So I put 2 more into him just
Yeah.
to be sure. And he's rolled over, he's in the tussock, we can see his antlers poking up. It's a longer shot than I like to do on camera, but in that situation there was no getting closer and it was either then or never. So yeah, Stag on the board, Kendall. We're gonna go and have breakfast and a coffee.
And then go get
And
him.
then go get him, I think.
And now that the big stag's down, we really have no rush to get him out. The temperature's going to be cool for the rest of the day, and since all mammals in New Zealand were introduced, there's no predators that would eat or kill. And because of this, and how far away he actually is, we're going to leave him there for a little bit, and use the best part of the day to keep hunting. But first, we're going to spend a little bit of time to cook up some breakfast.
Oh, snap, dude. That looks wicked. I don't know. It's okay. I reckon what we'll do, we'll just slowly work our way around this face, looking down. I'll roar as we go, and we'll see if we can pull something up from below us. We'll just do a circuit back to camp while it's still early, just in case there's a handy stag that wants to come in on us. We'll do that before we go up the mountain, because once we go up to my stag, there's basically half a day gonna be gone. We may as well make the most of the morning while it's the morning. Are they closer? Yeah, they're very close. But there's still 790 away.
At this point, they disappeared into the scrub, most likely to bed down for the middle of the day. Red deer, just like most deer, are most active in the first few hours of sunrise and the last few hours before sunset. So during the middle of the day, like right now, is going to be the least active part of the day. Now, since it is the rut, there's still a good possibility of action, but we still got to recover Joe's stag from earlier too. So we're going to use the middle of the day, which is now, to go ahead and get ahead on them. But first, there's one really important thing we need to do back at camp. All right, guys, we're back at camp. Before we go get the stag Joe killed, we're going to be showing Joe some American snacks and letting him taste test them. Some Keystone American snacks.
What do you got there?
Huh?
What do you got there, man?
A lot of y'all are going to be, as the New Zealanders would say, frothing for it. Okay. Okay. These were once extinct, but came back from extinction.
Is that why they
A
came back?
Twinkie. Have you ever had a Twinkie?
I haven't had a Twinkie.
The
First
American
taste.
Twinkie. Let's
First
see what he
taste.
does.
You know, I'd eat that on the mountain hunt for a fast, quick sugar snack.
Well, I got a 10 count, so.
Well, that's actually pretty good. I'm going to rate that an 8 out of 10. Rate.
Next up, Reese Cup. Do y'all have Reese Cups?
I've seen them.
I've had Reese Cups before. They're one of my favourite.
First taste.
These are incredible.
They have peanut butter. You allergic to peanuts?
Oh. 7 out of 10.
No
No,
way. That's
no.
crazy.
I'm serious. I preferred the first one.
Well, now I'm going to pull out one of the best, highest quality chocolates we have, a Dollar General chocolate bar.
Are you serious? It's the highest quality? Or is it the cheapest available?
I'll let you tell me.
Big sugar high for getting up the mountain.
Yeah, that's a good chocolate. That's not too bad. I rated I'm going to say 7 out of 10. Is there anything else? Or should I've got some New Zealand delicacies.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Should I get some New Zealand?
Yeah, go get some New Zealand delicacies.
I'll be back. So first up, this one's already open, so we're going to try that first. It's a Whittaker's dark chocolate block.
I won't say no.
But that's not all I got, Kendall Gray.
Okay.
Right here, and another Whittaker's peanut slab, and this one here is an almond gold.
Well, hand me the peanut slab then. Now, is this also just, people buy these a lot?
Yeah, this is just like a high quality chocolate bar.
I'm going to put it right there with average chocolate. So I'll put it a good 6.7.
Okay.
All right, next up, I think we're going way up there getting the stag. All right, guys, so as you can tell, it's pretty windy out here. But what's important is that the wind is coming from this way. And if you look that way and see what's actually coming, it's a giant snowstorm. That's not cool. You're thinking it's probably going to be here this evening or tonight. But our exfil, us leaving, is tomorrow. But just like we came here, it all depends on the weather because it's a helicopter. This could be bad. We'll see what happens. folded him up. If he'd rolled down a little more, it made it easier.
I don't want to move too much because he may go down.
Yeah.
Look at the bases on it now. Hard down. Big old stag, that fella. Big 8-pointer.
So here's the game plan. Since we have very limited time to bow hunt before dark, we're actually going to split up. While Joe stays back to process the stag he killed, we're going to be heading back to camp and moving out to start glass. The quicker we can get eyes out looking for stags for the evening, the better. All right, guys, back at camp. We got everything ready. I think I got some water. I got a New Zealand chocolate bar. So here's the situation with the weather. If you look at it, you can see it's trying to come over here. It looks so nasty. And that's kind of the place we were going to be hunting tar country. But man, it looks rough. And that's why we're not there. But either way, I really hope it just doesn't come. I hope it decides to go that way. Alright, so we came up here to where we can see a lot of this. And our job is to look for stag. That's pretty much it. And while we're looking for a stag, I actually want to tell you about that giveaway we're doing over on a post over on my Instagram. We're going to be giving away 2 brand new Darton bows. I'm going to put the rules and the way to enter in the post. So head on over to Instagram, give me a follow, and check out the post how to win the free bows. After reuniting with Joe, we moved around a little bit more to try to relocate the big stag from this morning, or even find a different big stag altogether.
See those 2 black cows down here?
Yep.
Just to the left of those black cows is a patch of scrub.
Yeah.
In that patch of scrub.
Oh, okay.
The stag's out in the open now.
And after taking a look around, we spotted a stag, and he wasn't super far away. And he was actively chasing a hind, so he seemed to be moving around quite a bit. We spotted a handful of more deer, but then the dark clouds started to roll our way, and the rain started to sprinkle. Luckily, though, it seemed to disappear. Or at least for now. And as we headed back to camp, there was only one word to describe this. Spiky bush. Luckily for us, the storm had held off. Or at least that was until we got to our tent. Alright guys, things have turned for the worse. Dude, this is crazy.
This is bad.
And it may be like this for a while, so get ready for it. Yeah. Looks like we're eating in here tonight because the weather's too bad to even be outside the tent. Right, it's here. It's here. We better really hope I put them tent pegs in good. We about had a total collapse. We about had a total collapse. Man, we're deep. The thing about it, if things went terrible, the helicopter couldn't get here. So we've really got to... All I'm saying is that we're supposed to leave tomorrow, and they were saying the weather report did not look good tomorrow. Like, actually. If the video ends here, because we didn't make it. And here we are. It's the next day, and it's our final day. This evening at 6 o'clock, the helicopter is going to be coming to pick us up, whether we're ready or not. So if we're going to get a stag with a bow, we're going to have to do it today. All right, guys, first things first, I will say I'm pleasantly surprised that we didn't wake up to a bunch of snow on the ground. However, if you look at that mountain, where the snowstorm was, definitely a lot more snow than there was yesterday. We started off our day the same as usual, hiking around to some glassing points where we could see a lot of country, and if all goes as well, see lots of stags. We started off seeing some hinds, then some young stags, but then finally, we spotted a really nice mature stag. But he looks a little bit different than anything we had seen before. On one side, he had a big, nice rack, while the other side was only a spike. We named him the Dagger Stag.
Big mature stag down there, but he's actually looks like he's got pedicle damage. He's got a big antler on one side, then he's just got a big spike on the other side. They quite often do that when they've been fighting. They've damaged their pedicles, and they'll grow like a malformed antler the next year. So it looks like that's what's happened to this guy. But he's a big mature animal. He's a pretty cool looking animal. We'll just keep our movements to a minimum. We'll see what he does. He might come up here.
As we watched him, he was acting a little off and ended up running, acting nervous like something else was near. And then we found that something else. It was another big stag. This one even more mature with a full rack on both sides. So here's what we figured out was happening. The big stag had actually left his hinds behind to actually come and steal the dagger stags. And the dagger stag knew that. So he ran and he left. But here's what we decided to do. We decided to start roaring to see if we might be able to lure in the big stag.
Oh yeah. He's roaring.
He's roaring. He's coming.
Mm-hmm.
If he roars again, we're on.
He roared.
Just then.
Yeah.
And it seemed like it was working. The big stag had responded to our roars and accepted the challenge. And he wasn't being slow about it either. He was moving through, and we gotta get set up.
He's getting close to him.
We're closer than ever.
Stay here. You guys go up to that top there, and I'll roar from here. Just don't talk loud because he'll hear you, even if he's 200-300 meters away. But I want to see his signals. I want to see this. If you see him, and I want you to go like this, like to me, if he's coming, okay? Because I'm not going to be able to see him. Stay close. Yeah.
But just as we were waiting on him to pop up over the hill into bow range, we saw something completely different. It was the big stag retreating and running away from us over the hill, which we kind of thought was strange. We had good wind, we were out of sight, and we wasn't really making enough noise for him to hear us at this distance. But either way, the big boy, he was gone.
I think something happened. I don't think it's coming right now. I think it may have saw us or something. Where did he go? I saw a deer as we were coming across it. Go across that way.
Okay, yep. I'm not sure if it was him.
That was him. Can you smell him? I can smell stag right now. I wonder if he was a lot closer than we thought. And he heard us coming through, and all this synthetic on our bags gave it away and spooked him out, because when I saw him, he was running out that way like he was on a mission. The second thing is, he changed his plan and he's gone after that dagger stag. But I can smell stag right now pretty strong. So potentially he was a lot closer than we thought, and he might have heard you guys coming up or heard us pushing through that stuff. And
So we decided to keep on moving. Maybe we'll keep up with him. Maybe we'll find another one. But then we heard something, and it was getting close.
Right over his back.
Big boy, see that? Wow.
Oh, there's another one right there. Spotted one. Dang, I stink.
More weight here. But if you smoked that boar, that would have been nuts.
Well, as Michael Jackson once said, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. We didn't get him.
I tried to film it,
Yeah.
but this camera was so zoomed in. It was just like,
It was real close. We almost had a 4-yard shot.
dude, they were right there, man. And we knew they were going to come around and cut that same track, and I was like, same spot. So you were ready, bro.
Yeah.
And then the one that came out was just the big black boar. Just like,
I was here, and then you got full
Yeah.
and I was like, nope.
it's good.
No hit, but that's okay. We know that the bow works, and we know that the arrows fly.
Side quest.
Yeah, little side quest. So now that we know that what we heard was pigs, we're actually thinking maybe we wasn't actually the one that spooked the stag in the first place. Maybe as he was coming towards us, he ended up walking right up on some pigs. He spooked away, they spooked towards us, and we were just unlucky in the whole situation. From there, we kept moving on around the mountain, and we actually ended up seeing the big stag. But he was so far up a mountain, and he was already far gone before we could get to him. And with the day getting late, we ended up heading on back to camp, where we ended up running up on an even bigger stag. The biggest stag we'd seen the entire time I'd been in New Zealand. But he was moving out. We probably could have killed him with a rifle, but I wanted to hold out and do this hunt with a bow. So he ended up getting away, and the helicopters are almost here. Thanks for watching, guys. I will be back to New Zealand. I have some unfinished business. I didn't get a kill with my bow, and we didn't get to hunt tar. If you want to watch me hunt down an American bison, click right over here, or right over here for a Canadian moose hunt.